Make sure you use that URL so they know we sent you guys. Join built.com/LockedOnNFL to start earning points with your rent payments today. LeBron and Bronny come to Cleveland tonight. We'll talk about that game in a second, but 2 of the 3 panelists today were not here yesterday. We are officially 1 week into the Cavs season, and I'm curious in your guys' opinion, and we'll start with you, Jay. What's been the most impressive part of the Cavs 4-0 start in your mind?
There's been a lot of impressive things. A lot. And I'll just list off a couple of them very quickly, but it's not the most impressive. I think the way the coach, there's cohesiveness. I think in a relatively short period of time, it doesn't look like, sometimes when you first see an offense and a new coach with a lot of talent and a lot of potential, it almost looks like they're all playing with bags over their heads. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that at all. There's cohesiveness. They're all on the same page. I'm impressed with the fact that they are integrating into the offense more Evan Mobley. Like, they're making it a point to go out of their way to put the ball in his hands and let the offense run through him. I think that's a great thing because we hadn't seen that prior, and he is clearly more involved. He's been more aggressive. We'd seen Darius Garland play like an all-star before. He didn't last year, but he looks like Darius Garland again. And I had said before the season started, I think his jaw being wired shut, not being able to eat for 6 weeks or whatever it was, any solid foods, I think that had a lot to do with his decline last year. I think he just wasn't feeling 100%. His energy wasn't up. It looked like it on the court. This year, it's like he's returned. But to me, the most surprising thing and the thing I did not see coming was Ty Jerome.
Right.
Who the hell is this dude? I mean, when they signed him, I think they signed him to a 2-year deal, like
Correct.
$5 million. That was, to me, I'm always looking as an editor. Is this going to make the show? Is upstairs on Channel 3? Is this going to make the show? Is this big enough? Does this move the needle? I'm like, that's a throwaway.
Right.
He's a roster filler. He's where in the hell, Mike? Please explain to me why all of a sudden this guy looks like he could be the missing link for a Cavaliers team when it comes to making a long playoff run.
So he was a University of Virginia,
right?
4-year player.
I remember
played
that.
for Tony Bennett.
And then he was with the Warriors?
He went, I'm not sure where he started his career, but he spent 2 years with the Warriors.
Right.
And Kenny Atkinson.
Yep.
They had a crossover.
He clearly liked him.
Well, he was signed last year.
Right.
He played and sprained his ankle in their first home game, the second game of the season against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Never played again.
He was out all year with an ankle?
Yep.
Or he just never made it back in?
It was a sprained ankle. It happened in the very first home game
Wow.
against the Thunder. Never played again. It was the most mysterious injury ever because he wasn't even on the bench. You would go to games, and usually the injured guys are at the end of the bench. He just wasn't around. Never really got any answers as to what happened.
Played 15 minutes last year.
Yeah, that's it.
That's insane.
But he was on the team last year. This is
and then he was healthy after the ankle injury, but never showed up.
We don't know.
Honest to goodness, have no idea.
Wow.
When I
glad
saw
he's
a
here.
picture, the Cavs tweeted a picture of him working out over the offseason.
Yeah.
It was the first time we'd physically seen Ty Jerome since the second game of the season, which is over a year ago.
That's insane.
It was him and Dylan Windler. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, where did they just hide these dudes? They just I don't know, bro.
So it seems like he does a lot of little things really well.
He is a really good role player, really good backup coach.
And that's what they need. He's the kind of player they need, in my view.
And he's got size, so you can play him alongside Darius
Sure.
or Donovan, and you're not giving up a ton. He's Ricky Rubio with the better jump shot.
And he's been clutch. Like, he's had some
far,
big shots.
According to Pro Basketball Reference, then Dustin and Gia, I want you to chime in on this. They do their weekly MVP updates, and it's based on some algorithm based off minutes played and all that.
Oh, come on.
He's currently number 10 on their second week of the season MVP tracker. Evan Mobley's 9th, Ty Jerome's 10th, and it won't be like that after next week.
No, of course not. But I'm glad that my eyes aren't lying to me.
Yes.
As I've been watching, I just keep saying it over and over. I'm like, where the hell did this Ty Jerome guy come from?
Right.
What is this?
We'll add him to our daily graphics for the Cavs stats to make sure Ty Jerome is now in the daily rotation with the core 4. Dustin, what's been the most impressive thing to this 4-0 start?
I would say, I mean, you hit on the Mobley stuff a little bit there, him just being more assertive. I also think that Darius Garland, I didn't really love the body language, the way he played last year.
Yeah, I didn't either, yeah.
Yeah, and we started to have the conversations about can Donovan and Darius coexist?
Sure.
Because it seemed like they would be better without the other one on the court. And And it seems silly that would even be the case because they're arguably your two best players or two of your best players, right? But they're finding a way to coexist, and it's 4 games, but you're undefeated, and he had the dud in the opener. That's okay.
Yeah.
We all kind of freaked out about that. We're like, oh God, because he had the comment that came out about his last year lost his passion, whatever. Well, the last 3 games, it seems like his passion's back.
He's been great.
He's averaging almost 20 points a game. The game against the Knicks was phenomenal. The 34 he threw in, the 5 of 8 from 3. I love he's making almost 4 threes a game. So, again, it's 4 games. But I do love this start. I'm going to the game tonight. I'm a season ticket holder, and this will be my first game that I've been able to make it to.
You want to
this
go
year.
watch Brownie, don't you?
Yeah, I want to see it. It's
Yeah.
cool. I love it. I mean, tickets are very pricey, though.
Well,
tonight.
LeBron's returns are always high.
Oh, yeah. These are our most expensive tickets of the year.
Yeah, I need them to smoke them tonight. I need to see the smoke show. Hey, listen, Dustin and Jay, we were saying, my wife watches all the Cavs games. We was on the show yesterday. She made me apologize to Darius Garland.
Wow.
She said I can't talk bad about him no more. I said, well, listen.
You were pretty hard on him.
Hey, listen, last year I was disgusted. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I just like the energy level. Like here's the part that really that got me with Darius Garland, but now I kind of understand why. Man, when you get over $200 million in anything, that backlash is coming, bro. Like it's a bullseye. It's almost like Darius Garland went from like a guy that was like, oh, I'm just playing, doing my thing. Man, when you get them max deals and they give you $230, everybody and their mom know you got $230. Your cousins know.
And now we want more.
And now you can't have bad nights.
You can't be a nice
player
player
anymore.
anymore.
Injured, like nothing. You can't hide no more. That $230 is legit. Now, when he talks about losing his passion, like I can see it because you got the money. Donovan Mitchell is here, and they like, oh well, you make more than Donovan Mitchell. He ain't even signed a deal yet. You better figure it out. And then when you have a bunch of stuff in his personal life go wrong, I can see how it's like, I just need to get away and hide a little bit.
Right.
But when I saw him come back, he visibly put weight back on. I can see it in his face. Trust me, I'm a guy with fluctuating weight disease. I'm small in the face, but if my cheeks get big, I can even tell you when I'm 285 or 300. I know. I'm like, okay, Darius Garland look a little bigger. And then I watched how Atkinson is coaching the thing up. Before it was to a point where you watched the Cavs, you just knew where they was at. Like it was so predictable. You just, here we go again. You go trotting the ball up court, high pick and roll. They're playing much faster. Much faster.
Their pace is insane.
They want him to shoot more threes. He's shooting 4 or 5 of them a game. And the thing that I like the most is I actually seen that Evan Mobley went to a camp. It looked like you went to ABCD camp for like you must have saw one of them guards or Olajuwon or something. But when I saw him get the ball in the first game and take it coast to coast against the Raptors, I was like, so what the hell is this? This is this is what we've been waiting for. And now because he's able to initiate that level of offense, now it puts guys in conflict way earlier. Now it's like we can get early offense now because he's getting to the rim, taking it all the way to the rim. He's spinning back. Now he's gonna have to get him another move. They sitting on the spin move a little bit. But I just love the fact that it just seems like they gave him the keys and was like, listen, this is what we're going to let you do.
Yeah.
Do it.
I think we all agree that Garland's body language and energy were just off last year. Then I think about it, though. If you wired my jaw shut for a month.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I tried to tell y'all.
You did.
I tried to tell y'all.
Mike was saying that last year, and I'm like, no excuses.
Jay, just saying, it might not be a bad thing.
Okay. If I got my body.
You're right. And make a lot of people in the chat very happy.
Jay's a chatty dude, man.
But I'm going to tell you this. I'm not even talking about that.
No, I know.
Can you imagine not putting
food
in your mouth for a month?
Dude, just talk to Kanye about it, man.
It's different.
Through the wire.
It's different. My brother just had like gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, my youngest brother.
Did it work?
Oh, listen, we went out to eat, right? And like it's funny because I'm like, man, I should have probably did it. I'm like, hey, order whatever y'all want to. He just ordered the food looking at it. He can't even eat it.
Just look at it.
He's like, I can take a bite of this. That's it.
How long ago do you have it?
About a month.
Hey, I bet he's already lost a lot of weight.
A whole lot, bro. Like he's like, I was like, how does it feel? He's like, you just can't eat. Like it's like you want to
eat it, yeah.
He's like, but then you drink water and it's like you're full and you don't want the feeling of overeating. Like you know it. Like that's not. So I was like, dang, bro. So
good luck to him.
Shout out to him. Like man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Listen, I told him. I said, y'all can't be smaller than me. I've always been the smallest out of them two. My middle brother's getting it too.
What are you gonna do with all those outfits when you lose all that weight?
Oh, listen, that's just another way to shop.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know how it is. Yeah. You lost a lot of weight.
I wonder, did they try like Ozempic and all these these new weight loss things that are going on?
Man, the Ozempic wasn't gonna get it done.
No, because they say you can lose 20% of your body weight.
Hey,
that's incredible.
They was off. See, I was a D lineman, right? They offensive linemen.
Yeah, so they
You know what you look like when you get big and you're an O lineman? You either get really big or you get really small.
Yeah, that's true. Joe Thomas?
Yeah.
Or you go the other way.
Or you go the other way. You get that Damian Woody. You know what I'm saying? But he lost a lot of weight too. He lost a lot of weight too.
Damian did get big.
I was like, man.
I used to work with him, and there were days I walked in, I was worried about his health.
Big Swagoo. I said, man. Hey, bro, listen, you was playing at.
By the way,
when you play at 315.
Good human being.
Oh, listen, solid dude.
Human being.